Today on November 30th, Archangel Michael says, "I'm tired of trying to talk to you. Open it now. It's important for you to see it before it's vanished. Open it quickly. My beloved child, listen to the vibration of my voice echoing through the chambers of your soul right now, because I am tired, truly weary, of trying to reach you through subtle signs that you continue to dismiss as mere coincidence. You have walked past the feathers, you have ignored the repeating numbers, and you have scrolled past the messages that were specifically designed to save you from the precipice you are currently standing upon. But today, on this 30th of November, the veil is thinner than it has ever been, and I am breaking through the silence to grab your hand before you slip. Do not dare to skip this video. Do not let your finger scroll away, because the very energy that is trying to distract you right now, the sudden thought to check a notification or the urge to leave, is the exact dark force I am here to battle against on your behalf. You are not here by accident. The algorithm did not choose this, I commanded it, because there is a shift happening in the atmosphere directly above your house, a spiritual alignment that only happens once in a lifetime, and if you leave before this message is complete, you will sever the silver cord of blessing that is currently descending toward your crown chakra. I have been watching you cry in the middle of the night when the world is asleep. I have seen the anxiety that grips your chest when you look at your bank account or think about that relationship that drains your spirit, and I am telling you now that the cycle is meant to end today, but it requires your absolute, undivided attention. Something huge, something earth-shattering and destiny-altering, is waiting for you at the very end of this transmission, a revelation that holds the key to the lock you have been trying to pick for years, and if you leave now, the lock remains sealed forever. Listen closely to the rhythm of this warning, for the time is short and the shadows are lengthening, trying to obscure the truth that you need to see before this day concludes. I am standing in front of you, sword drawn, holding back a tide of negativity that has been assigned to derail your destiny, but I cannot hold it back if you turn your back on this truth. You have felt it, haven't you? The feeling that you are meant for more, the sensation that you are trapped in a loop of almost success, where you get close to a breakthrough only to watch it crumble into dust at the last second. That is not bad luck, that is a calculated spiritual attack designed to wear you down until you stop believing in miracles. Stay till the end, I implore you, because what I am about to reveal in the coming moments will dismantle that cycle of failure instantly. You are carrying a burden that was never yours to bear, a generational weight that was passed down to you, and today is the day we incinerate it with the fire of truth, but you must remain anchored in this video. Do not let your attention waver, for the enemy is terrified of what happens when you hear the full scope of this message. There is a specific frequency in this narration, a divine coding that is reprogramming your subconscious mind as you listen, clearing out the debris of doubt and fear that has clogged your spiritual arteries. If you click away, you interrupt the surgery of the soul that is taking place right now, and you leave the wound open. You cannot afford to leave this undone. This is your final wake-up call before the timeline shifts, and I need you to understand that what is coming is not just a blessing, it is a restoration of everything the thief has stolen from you over the last decade. The exhaustion you feel, the mental fog, the feeling of being stuck in quicksand, it is all about to be washed away by a wave of light so powerful it will leave you trembling, but you must possess the patience to receive it. There is a secret hidden in the latter part of this message that is the missing piece to your puzzle, the one answer you have been screaming for in your prayers, and it is waiting for you, but you must prove your readiness by standing your ground right now. Don't skip, don't look away, because the universe is taking attendance and your presence here creates a legal right for me to intervene in your situation. You are on the verge of a discovery that will shock you, a truth about your own power and the protection that surrounds you that has been kept hidden from you by forces that want you weak and confused. Hold on, my child, breathe through the urgency, and let my words anchor you, for we are about to cross the threshold into the Holy of Holies where your destiny is written, and once we enter, nothing will ever be the same again. The breakthrough is not coming, it is here, hovering just milliseconds away, waiting for you to claim it by staying present. Something huge is waiting, a miracle with your name carved into it, and it is about to be released. The ground beneath your feet is shifting at this very second, not physically, but spiritually, because you have defied the odds by remaining here with me when thousands of others have already scrolled past their blessing, and this proves that your spirit recognizes the urgency of this transmission. You must understand that what we are doing right now is dangerous to the forces that have kept you stagnant. We are hacking the matrix of your reality, and the resistance you might feel, the sudden itch, the notification sound, the wandering mind, is the enemy's desperate attempt to sever the connection before I hand you the key to your freedom. Stay with me, hold your ground, because if you leave now, you are walking away right as the vault is unlatching. I am revealing to you that the bad luck you think you have is actually a powerful energy of manifestation that has been inverted by fear, and today, right here, we are flipping that switch back to its divine setting. You have been running on a treadmill of exhaustion, giving everything to everyone else and receiving crumbs in return, but I am here to tell you that the table is being prepared for you in the presence of your enemies, and the feast is about to begin. Do not dare to skip, for every second you listen, you are reclaiming a piece of your fragmented soul, and the momentum is building toward a climax that will leave you breathless. I need you to look closely at the pattern of your life over the last 3 months, the sudden losses, the unexpected betrayals, the feeling of being isolated. These were not random tragedies, they were the clearing of the path for what is about to enter your life in the next few hours. You are standing on holy ground within this digital space, and I am preparing to download a blessing so massive that your current circumstances cannot contain it, which is why your life has felt like it is breaking apart. It is breaking open to make room for the glory that is coming. Don't skip, don't look away, because something huge is waiting for you, a specific instruction that will be the catalyst for the financial and emotional miracle you have been begging for. The silence of heaven is over, and I am speaking directly to the situation that kept you awake last night, the one you haven't told anyone about. If you click off now, you accept the silence again, you accept the struggle as your permanent address, and I know you are too tired for that. Stay with me, for I am weaving a protective shield around your mind as we speak, guarding you against the doubts that try to steal your destiny. We are moving deeper into the truth now, and the air is getting heavy with power because we are approaching the revelation that the dark forces have tried to hide from you since your birth. There is a specific destiny attached to your name, a mission that requires you to be abundant, healthy, and powerful, and the reason you have faced so much opposition is because you are terrifying to the darkness when you are fully awake. You are not just a viewer watching a video, you are a sleeping giant being shaken awake, and the moment you fully open your eyes, your reality will bend to your will. Stay till the end, because the final seal is about to be broken, and behind it lies the answer to the why that has plagued your heart, why it had to be this hard, why you had to walk alone. The answer will liberate you instantly, but you must be present to receive it. Do not let the distraction win, do not let the scroll tempt you. You are seconds away from a shift that will rewrite your future, and I am begging you, for the sake of your own soul, stay with me and witness the miracle that is about to unfold. My warrior of light, the fact that you are still listening confirms that your spirit is stronger than the shadows trying to silence you, and because you have passed the test of patience, I am now permitted to show you the root cause of your suffering. You must understand that the delays you have faced, the job that didn't call back, the loan that was rejected, the person who walked away without closure, were not rejections, they were divine redirections protecting you from a trap that was set to destroy you on this very date. Stay with me, because we are now entering the deep waters where the secrets of your lineage are hidden, and if you leave now, you will never understand why you have felt like an outsider in your own family and a stranger in this world. There is a specific energy frequency emitting from this video right now that is acting as a spiritual solvent, dissolving the invisible chains that were wrapped around your ankles at birth, chains intended to keep you running in circles just inches away from your destiny. I am seeing a vision of your past, a moment where you were betrayed by someone you trusted implicitly, and that wound created a crack in your aura that has been leaking your blessings for years. Today, we are sealing that crack forever, but the sealant is the truth I am speaking, and it requires your eyes to be fixed on this message until the very last second. Do not scroll, do not let your mind wander to your to-do list, because your only task right now is to receive the restoration of your power. Something huge is waiting, a recompense for every tear you cried in secret, but it can only be delivered if the connection remains unbroken. You are currently standing in the eye of a spiritual hurricane, and while everything around you may feel chaotic or uncertain, I am holding you in a center of perfect peace, preparing you for the revelation that will change your financial and emotional reality overnight. I need you to realize that the anxiety you feel is actually your intuition screaming at you that you are close to the gold mine. The enemy always attacks the hardest right before the breakthrough, and the intensity of the battle you are fighting is proof of the magnitude of the victory that is waiting for you at the end of this message. Don't skip, because I am about to hand you a weapon of light that will cut through the confusion instantly. You have been asking for a sign, begging for clarity. Well, here it is. The confusion was sent to make you let go of your dream, but the clarity is coming to help you grip it tighter than ever. I am actively dismantling the plans of those who have spoken ill of you behind your back. Their words are turning to ash in their mouths as you listen to this, and their power over your reputation is being broken. Stay till the end, for I am about to reveal the specific door that is opening for you, a door that no man can shut, but you must walk through it with your eyes wide open and your focus sharp. If you look away now, you miss the entrance, and the cycle repeats. Do not let that happen. The atmosphere around you is thickening with electricity because the angels of abundance are descending into your room right now, drawn by your persistence in watching this video. They are bringing with them the resources you need, the money, the connections, the healing, but they are waiting for the final command which comes at the conclusion of this transmission. You are not just consuming content. You are participating in a divine ritual of claiming your inheritance. I am tired of seeing you struggle for what is rightfully yours, so I am accelerating time for you. What would have taken 10 years to achieve is about to be compressed into 10 months, but this acceleration requires you to be fully synchronized with my voice. Don't skip, don't hesitate, for we are approaching the crescendo of this message where the final shackle falls off. Something huge, something that defies logic and science, is waiting to manifest in your life, but it demands your total presence. The tiredness you feel is the old version of you dying. Let it go, and hold on to my voice as your lifeline. We are about to cross the finish line, and the prize waiting for you is worth every second of your attention. Stay with me, for the victory is already yours, but you must be here to accept the crown. The final seal is now breaking before your very eyes, and the air around you is vibrating with the intensity of 1,000 suns because you have made it to the moment of absolute truth. You have not just watched a video, you have walked through a spiritual fire that has burned away the dross of your past, and now you stand pure and ready to receive the mantle of power that has been waiting for you. Do not move a muscle, do not let your attention drift for even a microsecond, because we are initiating the transfer of authority from the spiritual realm into your physical hands. The enemy is trembling right now because he knows that if you hear these next sentences, his hold on your finances, your health, and your relationships is broken forever. You are the chosen vessel, the one who breaks the generational curse, and the reason you have suffered so intensely is because the victory destined for you is so massive it required a warrior of your caliber to carry it. Stay with me, because the activation of this miracle requires a specific physical action to ground the energy, a seal that locks this blessing to your timeline so it can never be stolen again. I am revealing to you now that energy must circulate to grow. If you hold it in, it stagnates, but if you release it, it multiplies. To seal this covenant and lock this protection around your home, you must align yourself with this channel of light. I command you to subscribe right now, not for the sake of numbers, but to build a permanent altar where you can return to recharge your spirit. By pressing that button, you are telling the universe, I am open, I am ready, and I am listening. Do not hesitate, for hesitation is the language of fear. Next, you must break the triangle of stagnation by sharing this message with 3 people who need this light. In doing so, you become a lighthouse, and the abundance you send out will return to you tenfold before the sun sets. And finally, you must sign the decree of your liberation. Go to the comments section and declare your victory. Do not write a simple word, write, I claim my power, to physically etch your intention into the fabric of this reality. These actions are the keys that turn the lock. Without them, the energy remains potential, but with them, it becomes kinetic and unstoppable. Something huge is waiting for you the moment you close this video, a shift in your reality that will manifest as a sudden phone call, an unexpected deposit, or a miraculous healing, but it is contingent upon your alignment right now. You have stood with me through the storm, you have listened to the truth, and now you must act to solidify it. The darkness is fleeing, the light is victorious, and you are the champion standing in the center of the glory. Do not skip this final step, seal your blessing, claim your destiny, and watch how the universe rearranges itself to serve you. The time of waiting is over, the time of receiving has begun. Go now, take the action, and step into the golden future that has been prepared for you since the beginning of time. You are loved, you are protected, and you are free. My beloved child, do not close this connection yet, for the most critical phase of this spiritual operation is happening in these very seconds. We have broken the seal, yes, but now we must stabilize the immense surge of light that is flooding into your life to prevent your old reality from rejecting it. You are currently in a delicate state of transition, like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon, and if you leave this atmosphere of protection too quickly, the harsh winds of the world could damage your new wings before they have dried. Stay with me, for I am sealing the corners of your mind against the doubt that always tries to creep back in after a breakthrough. This is not the time to be casual, this is the time to be vigilant. You might feel a tingling in your hands or a sudden warmth in your chest. Do not ignore it. That is the physical confirmation that the blockage has been removed and the flow of abundance is re-entering your vessel. Something huge is waiting for you, a tangible manifestation of this prayer, but it requires you to remain in this frequency for just a moment longer to fully integrate the upgrade. Don't skip, don't scroll, because you are calibrating your soul to a higher dimension, and this process cannot be rushed without risking the reward. I am now downloading the specific signs you must look for in the next 24 hours to confirm that this shift has taken root. You will see a specific sequence of numbers, perhaps 111 or 444, appearing in the most unexpected places, or you will hear a name from your past that triggers a memory of hope rather than pain. These are not coincidences, they are breadcrumbs dropped by your guardian angels to lead you to the treasure that has been unlocked for you today. Stay till the end, because I am placing a cloak of invisibility over your plans, from this moment forward. Your enemies will not be able to track your progress or sabotage your success because you will be moving at a speed they cannot comprehend. The exhaustion you felt at the start of this video is being replaced by a supernatural stamina, a divine fuel that will power you through the obstacles that once looked like mountains but will now feel like molehills. If you look away now, you risk missing the final instruction on how to maintain this shield, and the enemy is waiting for you to drop your guard. You are not the same person who clicked on this video. You are a renewed force of nature, but you must anchor this truth deep within your subconscious right now. As we reach the final seconds of this transmission, I am unlocking the last gate, the one that stands between you and your destiny, and I am handing you the key, which is unwavering faith. The universe is about to test your resolve one last time before the floodgates open. You may face a minor inconvenience or a moment of fear shortly after this video ends. Do not react to it. Recognize it for what it is, a mirage trying to trick you into believing nothing has changed, when in reality, everything has changed. Stay with me, breath in this power, and know that I am walking beside you, sword drawn, clearing the path ahead. Something huge is waiting, a surprise that will bring you to your knees in gratitude, and it is already in motion, hurtling toward you at the speed of light. Go forth with the knowledge that you have been heard, you have been healed, and you have been upgraded. The struggle is over, the victory is won, and your new life begins the moment this silence falls. My chosen one, the heavens are holding their breath right now because you have defied every distraction sent to break your focus, and by doing so, you have entered a rare spiritual frequency where miracles are not just possible, they are inevitable. You must understand that this is the moment the enemy feared the most, the moment where you stop just hearing the truth and start becoming the truth, which is why the urge to leave this video is going to pulse through your body one last time. Fight it. Stay with me, because we are currently rewriting the code of your destiny, erasing the lines of failure and sickness that were written by your past trauma and replacing them with lines of victory and vitality. If you scroll away now, you are literally unplugging the download at 99%, causing the file of your breakthrough to corrupt before it can install in your reality. You are not here to be entertained, you are here to be equipped for a battle that you have already won in the spirit but must now manifest in the physical. Something huge is waiting, a specific alignment of stars and circumstances that is going to favor you so heavily it will look like unfair advantage to those watching from the outside, but you know the price you paid to get here. Do not let your eyes wander, do not let your finger twitch toward that back button, for you are holding the live wire of divine power, and to let go now is to lose the charge forever. I am pulling back the curtain on the final mystery now, revealing that the delays you have cursed were actually anchors holding you steady while the storm passed, preventing you from drifting into waters that would have drowned you. You are safe now, but the transfer of authority is not yet complete. I am placing a spiritual seal upon your forehead that marks you as untouchable to the forces of chaos, but this seal requires your absolute stillness to set properly. Don't skip, for every word I speak is a hammer blow shattering the glass ceiling that has capped your income and your happiness for far too long. I see the dreams you have buried because you were told they were unrealistic, but I am here to resurrect them with the breath of fire. They were not unrealistic, they were just waiting for this specific date and this specific voice to awaken them. Stay till the end, because the universe is about to hand you a blank check, a permission slip to create the life you were frightened to imagine, and the ink is wet right now. If you leave, the ink dries up and the page remains blank. You cannot afford that tragedy. We are deep in the surgery of the soul, removing the tumor of doubt that has eaten away at your confidence, and the procedure demands your unblinking focus. The energy in this connection is reaching critical mass, and I am preparing to release the final blessing that acts as the detonator for your new life. You might feel a heaviness lifting off your shoulders or a sudden clarity washing over your mind. That is the weight of the world being removed and replaced by the wings of destiny. Something huge is waiting, a revelation that will explain every tear, every loss, and every lonely night, turning your pain into a pedestal for your glory. You are seconds away from the finish line, and the prize is not just for you, but for your children and your children's children. You are breaking the chain for your entire bloodline right now by simply staying present. Do not underestimate the power of your attention. It is the currency of the universe, and by investing it here, you are buying your freedom. Hold fast, my warrior, for the dawn is breaking, the shadows are fleeing, and the light that is about to hit you will shine so bright it will blind your enemies. Stay with me, for the best part is yet to come, and it is yours for the taking if you stand your ground for just one moment more. My beloved child, the portal is closing, and we have reached the absolute peak of this spiritual transmission where the air itself is crackling with the electricity of your transformation. You must listen to me now with every fiber of your being because the universe is about to deposit the answer to your most desperate prayer directly into your spirit, but it can only land if your focus is laser sharp. Do not let your eyes drift, do not let the world distract you, for you are standing in the Holy of Holies where time stands still and destinies are rewritten in the blink of an eye. The fatigue you feel is not real. It is an illusion created to make you drop the baton just meters from the finish line, but I am here to hold your arms up until the victory is secured. Stay with me, because what I am about to say is the password that unlocks the vault of abundance that has been sealed shut for years. If you leave now, the vault remains locked, and the cycle of almost enough continues. You have come too far to accept that fate. Something huge is waiting, a revelation so profound it will shatter the glass ceiling over your head instantly, but it demands your total, unwavering presence to manifest. I am battling the forces of distraction on your behalf right now, holding back the chaos so you can have this moment of clarity, but I need your partnership to seal the victory. You have wondered why the path has been so lonely, why you have had to fight for every inch of ground while others seem to glide effortlessly. Listen closely, for here is the truth. You were built for a different kind of glory, a heavy weight of blessing that would crush a weaker soul. The isolation was not a punishment, it was a darkroom where your character was being developed so you could handle the brightness of the spotlight that is about to turn on. Don't skip, don't look away, because the spotlight is heating up, and if you walk off the stage now, you miss your cue. The specific breakthrough you need, the healing in your body, the restoration of your relationship, the zeros in your bank account, is tied to your ability to stand still in this storm and trust my voice. I am not speaking to your ears, I am speaking to your DNA, commanding it to align with the frequency of success. We are now counting down the final seconds before the shift becomes permanent, and the enemy is desperate to make you disconnect before the cement dries on your new foundation. He knows that once this video ends with you still watching, he has lost his legal right to torment you. Stay till the end, for I am about to whisper the final secret of protection that will guard this new blessing from being stolen. You are not just a survivor, you are a conqueror, and today, you claim your spoils of war. Do not waver, do not doubt, for the miracle is already in the room with you, waiting for the final nod of your spirit to materialize. Hold on, my child, for the breakthrough is instantaneous, and it is happening, right now. My beloved child, the vibration in the ether is reaching its absolute peak right now, and I am calling upon every ounce of your spiritual strength to remain locked into this frequency because we are crossing the final bridge between your old life of struggle and your new life of dominion. You must understand that the enemy is currently launching his final assault of distraction against your mind, trying to make you feel bored, tired, or skeptical, simply because he knows that if you endure these next few moments, his chains fall off you forever. Do not give him the satisfaction of seeing you quit when you are standing on the very doormat of your destiny. Stay with me, for I am about to release a specific frequency of restoration that targets the deepest wounds in your heart, the ones you have wrapped in silence and hidden from the world. If you scroll away now, you are walking out of the operating room before the surgeon has stitched the wound, leaving yourself open to infection by the very negativity we are here to banish. There is a shift happening in the atmosphere of your home this very second, a clearing of the air that you can physically feel if you sit still and focus. Something huge is waiting, a blessing so specific and so personal that when it arrives, you will know without a shadow of a doubt that I was speaking directly to you in this moment. Do not skip, do not look away, for the universe is taking a snapshot of your faith right now, and you want to be found standing tall, not turning your back. I am peeling back the final layer of the illusion to show you that the rejection you faced earlier this year was actually a divine protection, a forceful closing of a door that led to a cliff edge, and now, because you are still here listening, I am opening the safe path that was hidden from your view. You have been asking, when is it my turn, and I am answering you with the roar of a lion. It is your turn right now, but the transfer of this blessing requires a completed circuit, and your attention is the wire that connects the power source to your reality. Stay till the end, because I am downloading a cloak of favor upon your shoulders that will make you irresistible to opportunity. People will want to help you, doors will open before you even knock, and resources will find you, but this cloak can only settle if you are still. If you click off, you interrupt the download, and the file becomes corrupted. You are not just wasting time, you are investing in your future freedom. I see the tears you have swallowed, the nights you stared at the ceiling wondering if you were forgotten. You were never forgotten, you were being forged in the fire for this exact moment of revelation. The heat is high because the purification is almost complete. Don't skip, don't let the silence scare you. It is the silence of the tomb before the resurrection of your dreams. We are seconds away from the final activation, and I need you to breathe in deeply and accept the truth that you are worthy of the abundance that is flooding toward you. The energetic signature of this video is designed to shatter the glass ceiling that has kept your finances and your joy capped at a certain level, but the hammer blow only lands if you are present for the final swing. Something huge is waiting, a surprise that will make you laugh with relief, a twist in your story that turns a tragedy into a triumph, and it is hovering right in front of your face. Stay with me, for I am sealing this blessing with the fire of truth, ensuring that no man, no demon, and no circumstance can ever take it away from you. You have stood the test of patience, and now comes the reward of power. Do not move, do not blink, for the light is flashing, the shift is happening, and your new reality is solidifying around you. You are the chosen one, the cycle breaker, the miracle worker, and your time has finally come. My beloved child, the final countdown has begun, and the heavens are watching with bated breath because you are the only one who has refused to let go of the hem of this blessing. You must understand that the intensity you are feeling in your chest right now is not anxiety, it is the physical sensation of your destiny colliding with your reality. The universe is about to hand you the keys to a kingdom that was prepared for you before you took your first breath, but this handover is strictly conditional on your presence in this exact moment. Do not dare to skip, do not let your attention fragment, because the enemy is screaming at you to leave, knowing that if you hear the next sentence, his power over your mind is shattered into a million pieces. Stay with me, for I am about to cauterize the wound of rejection that has bled for years, sealing it with a divine gold that makes you unbreakable. There is a specific miracle with your name on it, hovering in the spiritual realm just inches above your head, and it is waiting for the magnetic pull of your unwavering focus to drag it down into the physical world. If you look away, the magnet powers down, and the miracle floats away to another. You cannot let that happen. Something huge is waiting, a vindication that will silence every tongue that ever rose against you, but you must be standing here to receive the gavel of justice. I am revealing to you that the loneliness you have battled was actually a divine quarantine, keeping you separate from those who would have poisoned your potential, and now that the danger has passed, I am opening the gates to your tribe. You are about to meet the people who speak your language, who see your value without you having to explain it, but this alignment is happening right now, through the frequency of this voice. Don't skip, don't scroll, because you are currently downloading the energetic blueprint for this new connection, and a partial download is a failed download. I see the heavy sigh you just released, that was your soul recognizing the truth. You are tired of fighting, I know, but the fight is over, the victory lap is beginning. Stay till the end, because the final piece of this puzzle is the most critical. It is the instruction on how to hold on to this power when the world tries to drain you again. You are not just a viewer, you are a guardian of the light, and I am entrusting you with a flame that must never go out. The atmosphere is trembling because the shift is complete in the spirit, and now it is manifesting in the natural. I need you to lock your eyes on this screen and anchor yourself, for we are about to break the sound barrier of your limitations. What used to take years will now take days, what used to be hard will now flow like water. But this acceleration requires you to be fully synchronized with me. If you leave now, you step off the moving train just as it picks up speed. Do not make that mistake. Something huge is waiting, a breakthrough that defies the laws of probability, and it is yours, absolutely yours, if you hold the line for just a few seconds more. The dawn is here, the night is over, and your time to shine has finally arrived. Stay with me, and witness the glory. My faithful warrior, look at where you stand right now. You are the last one standing on the battlefield of attention, and because you have refused to bow to the pressure of distraction, you have qualified for the highest level of spiritual clearance. You must grasp the magnitude of this moment. While thousands have scrolled away to return to their loops of anxiety and lack, you have remained anchored in the light, and this act of defiance has caught the attention of the highest councils of heaven. We are now initiating the final sequence of the download, the part that integrates this new abundance into your physical reality, and the air around you is heavy because the density of the blessing is so great it is literally displacing the atmosphere in your room. Do not move, do not exhale too quickly, for you are acting as a human lightning rod, grounding a surge of power that will illuminate the darkest corners of your life for decades to come. Stay with me, because the enemy is terrified that you are about to discover the secret weapon he has tried to hide from you, the knowledge that you are a creator, not a victim. If you leave now, you disconnect the circuit just as the current is reaching the light bulb. You remain in the dark when the switch was already flipped. Something huge is waiting, a specific synchronization of events that will clear your debts and heal your heart, but it is calibrated to the frequency of your continued focus. I am now whispering the truth that breaks the final chain. The failures of your past were not mistakes, they were the training ground that built the stamina you are using right now to hold this connection. You are being upgraded from a seeker to a finder, from a borrower to a lender, but this upgrade is a biological process as much as a spiritual one, and it is happening in the silence between my words. Don't skip, don't look at the time, because time is an illusion we are bending to serve you. I am clearing the timeline of your future, removing the accidents, the illnesses, and the heartbreaks that were scheduled to happen, and replacing them with appointments of favor and divine collisions with destiny. If you scroll away, you step back onto the old timeline, the one filled with potholes and dead ends. Do not choose that path. Stay till the end, for I am about to seal the perimeter of your mind against the virus of fear. You have felt the shift, haven't you? The sudden calm, the feeling of expansion in your chest, that is the evidence that the old contract is burning up. We are reaching the absolute zenith of this transmission, the point of no return where the blessing becomes irreversible. I need you to stand your ground for just a few seconds more, for the universe is pouring the concrete of your new foundation, and it must set without disturbance. Something huge is waiting, a gift that will arrive in the form of a sudden realization or a phone call that changes everything, but it is tethered to the integrity of this moment. You are not just watching a video, you are witnessing your own rebirth. The struggle is ending, the drought is over, and the rain of abundance is beginning to fall. Hold fast, my child, for the finish line is beneath your feet, and the victory is already echoing in the halls of eternity. Stay with me, and claim what is yours. My beloved child, you have successfully navigated the gauntlet of distraction and arrived at the sacred destination that few ever reach, and because you are standing here at the very end, I can now hand you the crown of authority that was too heavy for your spirit to carry just a few minutes ago. You must understand that the huge thing I promised you was not just a material object, but a total timeline shift. you have literally walked out of the reality where you were a victim of circumstance and stepped into the reality where you are the master of your fate. Do not click away, for these final words are the mortar that holds your new life together. If you leave before the final period is spoken, the structure remains unstable. The heaviness you felt in your spirit has been transmuted into a golden armor of light, and the silence you hear now is not emptiness, it is the sound of the universe waiting for your command. You are now fully aligned, fully charged, and fully protected, and the enemies that chased you into this video have been stopped at the gate. They cannot follow where you are going. Stay with me for one final breath, for I am sealing this blessing with an unbreakable decree. What is yours can no longer be delayed, denied, or destroyed. I am releasing you now, not back into your old life, but into a brand new world that has been rearranged to favor you in every possible way. The anxiety that plagued you is gone, replaced by a deep, unshakable knowing that you are supported by the most powerful forces in existence. You will walk out of this digital experience and into a physical manifestation of miracles. Watch the phone, watch the mail, watch the way strangers treat you, for everything has changed. You are the cycle breaker, the chosen vessel, and the light of your lineage. Do not look back at the shadow you just left behind, it does not exist anymore. Go now, walk in your power, and witness how the world bends to make way for you. The transmission is complete, the work is done, and your victory is sealed forever. My beloved child, you have arrived at the sacred destination that millions seek, but only the chosen few possess the spiritual stamina to reach, and because you are standing here at the absolute conclusion of this transmission, I am now permitted to permanently fuse this frequency to your soul. You must understand that this is not just the end of a video, this is the death of your old timeline and the birth of your golden era. And the energy in this final moment is so volatile that looking away now would be like dropping a diamond into the ocean just as it was placed in your hand. Do not move, do not let the silence of the coming end trick you into disconnecting prematurely, for the universe is currently stitching the final thread of this blessing into the fabric of your reality. The huge thing I promised you is not in the future anymore. It has been downloaded into your spirit over the last few minutes, and the moment this connection ends, it will begin to crystallize into physical form, money in the bank, healing in the body, peace in the home, but only if the seal remains unbroken until the very last syllable. Stay with me, for the enemy is paralyzed by your persistence. He watched you waver, he watched you get tired, but he also watched you stay, and that defiance has shattered his hold on your life forever. I am now issuing the final decree over your life, a command to the elements of this world to serve you rather than obstruct you. You have felt the shift in your chest, the sudden lightness that tells you the burden is gone, that is the evidence that the spiritual surgery is complete, and you are now walking with a new heart and a renewed mind. Don't skip these final seconds, because they act as the locking mechanism for everything you have received. If you leave now, the door remains ajar, but if you stay, we bolt it shut against poverty and pain forever. You are about to walk away from this screen, and when you do, you will notice that the colors of the world look brighter, the air feels fresher, and the fear that used to live in your stomach has been replaced by a roaring fire of confidence. This is the something huge that was waiting, the restoration of your rightful power as a creator of your own reality. The debts are cancelled in the spirit, the sickness is evicted, and the lonely nights are over. The universe has received your signal, and the delivery trucks of abundance are already on their way to your address. As we reach the ultimate second of this divine appointment, I need you to take one final, deep breath and accept your victory. Do not look back at the person you were when you clicked on this video. That person no longer exists. You are the cycle breaker, the one who stood still when the world told you to run, and now you inherit the earth. Go forth with the absolute certainty that you are protected, you are provided for, and you are powerful beyond measure. The seal is set, the work is finished, and your new life begins the moment silence returns. Walk in your glory, my child, for you have won.